How can a city, vibrant and bustling as New York, find its streets lined with asylum seekers sleeping shoulder to shoulder? This is the question that has been echoing across the city and the nation, as the immigration situation in New York reaches a critical point. In the heart of Midtown Manhattan, outside the iconic Roosevelt Hotel, dozens of migrants have found their temporary home on the pavement. The Roosevelt Hotel, along with a cluster of other hotels, has been repurposed into a migrant shelter as part of a $275 million contract with the Hotel Association of New York City. Yet, as the New York Post reported in July of 2023, the processing center for these asylum seekers has reached capacity, leaving many to sleep on the streets. This crisis hasn't emerged out of the blue. Since April 2023, over 17,000 migrants have arrived in the city, straining New York City's shelter system to its limits. Al Jazeera English reported in October 2022 that an emergency tent shelter was opened on Randall's Island to house this influx of asylum seekers being bussed into the city from Texas and other states. However, by May 2023, the city had reached a breaking point. As reported by Fox News, New York City's deputy mayor stated there was absolutely no more room. Over 67,000 migrants had arrived in the city since the previous year, with 600 to 700 new arrivals per day. With the lifting of Title 42, a policy that allowed the immediate expulsion of migrants, the need for emergency shelters skyrocketed. In response, the city turned to unconventional housing solutions including hotels, schools, and other public spaces. This move sparked controversy and drew criticism from figures like Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who introduced legislation to cut federal funding to schools used to house illegal immigrants. The growing immigration crisis has prompted calls for federal assistance and a national solution. Mayor Eric Adams has been vocal in his criticism of President Biden's handling of the situation, calling for a more coordinated and effective response. To summarize, the immigration situation in New York is dire, with the city's shelters and emergency housing facilities pushed beyond their capacity. The city is grappling with the consequences of a national immigration crisis, and the need for a comprehensive, long-term solution is more evident than ever. Amidst the political debates and legislative battles, the plight of the migrants themselves, those who are sleeping on the streets of one of the world's most prosperous cities, continues to be a stark reminder of the human cost of this crisis.